What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Clint Cash, and on this video I want to talk about the second house energy in astrology. And all my astrologers know the second house energy. The second house energy is looked at in a bad way because the second house energy is ruled by Taurus, Venus energy, and it deals with materialistic things. It's the sign of I have. And a lot of people that talk about spirituality, they go against this house because they consider the materialistic things as the devil. It's physical things. They downplay physicality, and that's what a lot of the second house represents: physicality, not reality. Physicality. Remember, that's why I'm using that word. So to continue on, they downplay the physicality and make it seem like it has some representation of the devil, and everything is about spiritual. The thing about being here is in the matrix is mastering the matrix. It's about mastering the matrix. And the matrix itself we know is illusional. But then you have systems that is also illusional. But these systems help you to master the illusion. Follow me. Sort of as, religion. Certain spirituality, and be honest with you. And most importantly, the zodiac. The zodiac is very important. And for anybody, I'm not really about to go into details in this video about the zodiac, but if you want to know more about the zodiac sign and your birth chart, go on YouTube and just type in birth chart, and there's a lot of people that would describe that what a birth chart is, because knowing your birth chart is really key. It's like the Bible of your soul. So anyway, the thing about this matrix is mastering everything of the zodiac sign, which the zodiac sign and all the signs in there represent you in some type of way. Depends on what house and stuff like that. It represents you. So even though I'm a sun Taurus, someone may be a sun Leo or a sun Sagittarius, they still have qualities of other signs also within them. It's just, those planets, the sun sign is there to teach you things. But anyway, to get back to the point about manifesting, because the manifestation is the representation of the second house. And that's one thing that you must learn while you're here on earth, because you're in a physical body for a reason. The thing that really gets me about people that's here on this third dimension on earth is that they want to just jump into spirituality real quick, saying that I want to get out the physical body that I'm in and jump straight into spirituality, or jump straight into different dimensions of the soul, which could be detrimental to someone that don't have the understanding and the overstanding of the physical body. That's why you're here. You're here in the physical body to learn and master the physical body. So why would you try to jump ahead? It's just like somebody that's getting a book and trying to jump to chapter 30, and they never read chapter 1 to 29. So you are here to manifest these things, and it's got a lot to do with the zodiac signs. So this is what you are here for. Go through the experience and learn your physicality of yourself, so you can build the reality of your soul, and that comes through the mental, changing your perspective of things. But you got to learn how to manifest. You have to learn how to manifest. What I am seeing, a lot of spiritual people, is that they're so spiritual. And this goes to the second chakra of the head, because when your chakra is overcharged on the 7th, you tend to be too spiritual to a point that you neglect the physicality of yourself. Or it may be undercharged to a point that you try to intelligentalize or use your what they call the left brain, instead of using the right brain, which gives you a creativity to spirituality. Now you're trying to use more of intelligence to get through life, which means you pay more attention to the physicality of yourself and not more to the spirituality. Well, I got news. Those things are supposed to balance. Yes. Right brain, left brain is supposed to balance. Even though that they say that the conscious of the planet is moving to a feminine energy. Now let me get this straight. Feminine energy will basically deal with the right brain, and masculine energy will deal with the left brain. So while we in masculinity of conscience, we're using more of the left brain. And we are moving more into the feminine aspect, which we start using the right brain. The thing is that you have to balance both. That's why the universe is confused, is trying to balance itself amongst people to figure out how can we get this balance. It's the people that's not understanding. The universe and people work hand in hand. The beings, not just humans, beings, period, are unstable. The universe knows this, so the universe changes conscience to try to get everything to be stable. This has a lot to do with karma. That's a whole nother deal. I'm going to get into that later. That has a lot to do with karma. That's why karma exists, so you can bring balance. Remember that. So a lot of times you got a lot of people that's right-brained, which means that they're the type of people, let's just use this for example, would think that because I go to church or I treat people this way, that the universe would take care of everything else. I'm going to tell you the problem with that. They're absolutely right. The universe would not, like they say, God would not put more on you than you can bear. I honestly do believe that. But this is where the problem come in. You are still here to master the physicality of yourself. So because a person goes materialistic does not mean that the universe will automatically grant them spirituality. And because a person goes straight spirituality do not mean that the universe will grant them materialistic things. You must learn these things and able to balance yourself. So manifestation is very important, that you learn how to do that in a physical body before you can even jump into the spiritual realm of yourself and other beings. You must master this. You must master. And the thing about manifestation is putting in work. It's about putting in work to reach to higher purpose. Every person here has to master that. Now, how they should master that, don't know. But I know that the reality of this matrix, you have to learn how to do that. When you don't balance that, you're lacking something. Therefore, you're going through something. So a person that's so spiritual and not learn how to use the left brain thinking to rationalize life will have a difficult time. And that's a lot of times I experience this all the time. What it say, Clint, you are wrong for trying to start a business. You need to get more into your spirituality. And that's very true. Very true. But that does not mean that I should not learn how to manifest. They looking at materialistic things in that second house in a whole different just demeaning. They're not looking at it from a positive perspective. That's what I'm saying. It's all about changing your soul and your perspective in this lifetime. They're not looking at the situation in that way. They're looking at it from a demonic type of point of view. And there's nothing demonic about it when you learn the manifestation of life. You learn how to balance your life. And this can get you to the 5 essence of God. Love, peace, joy, happiness, and compassion. So you cannot forget that of yourself, because it is a part of you. That second house energy is a part of you to learn how to manifest. And to know how to manifest the right things, you have to rely on your spirituality to learn how to manifest the right things that you need in your life. So it plays very key, and it balances itself to get you to the right things to manifest, period. So I want to say that, man. I want to say thank y'all. Love and peace.